Good evening, White Plains. Good evening, everybody. I am sorry to be coming to you so late. Those of you who are watching later on, you will be receiving a K-12 alert update from Highlands from Mr. Eaton, also letting you know the information that I'm going to present or share with you right now. A couple hours ago, we were notified of a social media post, and in that post, there was a threat made related to an upcoming trip. I am very happy to report to you that that is false. It was not true. We've identified, thanks to the quick work of Mr. Eaton, the White Plains Police Department, and also with the help of parents and guardians just like you, we were able to identify the source of the initial post, and it is not credible. It was meant to be, quote unquote, a joke. And many of you have heard me talk about this several times, especially during Facebook Lives, that there is no margin for jokes in terms of threats and social media when it comes to school or really anything. And it is so important that all of our children understand this, as well as all of our parents and guardians. I do want to take a second to thank those of you who reached out to let us know that this post was posted. I first became aware of it because it was posted on a Facebook group, but then subsequently it was posted to other social media platforms. It is really important that if we see something on social media, that we immediately alert the authority, the police. You can absolutely feel free to share it with me simultaneously with the White Plains Police Department, the White Plains Department of Public Safety, or your child's building principal. But we really want to make sure that that information gets to us before it's posted to social media, especially if we're not sure if it's a credible threat. One of the challenges is if we post things to social media first and then it begins to spread, it creates a sense of panic, understandably, in our community. We want to avoid that because we do know that sometimes children will do things that they shouldn't do. In this instance, what was meant to be a joke became a real serious situation really, really fast. And on top of it, one of our students and their family has been impacted terribly by this situation as well, because of course it was centered on one of our students. So we're going to work through the code of conduct issues here at school. We're going to do everything we can to support all of the families involved. And again, I want to thank everybody who took the time, the quick time to notify us and to let us know. But I also want to ask you that in the future, if you do see something on social media or really anywhere, that before sharing it to additional platforms, you definitely will let us know, and of course, the White Plains Police Department, especially if it's outside of school hours. So again, there will be a K-12 alert to the Highlands school community, letting you know that that situation that occurred this evening was not a credible threat. But I did want to make sure that I reached out to everybody as well via Facebook Live, so that everyone is aware. Thank you again for your vigilance. Thank you for your partnership. And thank you for continuing to reinforce with our students the importance of digital citizenship and making sure that we're using technology appropriately. And again, just a plug, and I know it's hard, but really, social media platforms for young children, nothing good comes of it. And unfortunately, this is one of those situations where what was at first meant to be a joke became a very, very serious situation very, very fast. Fortunately, everything is okay. There is no threat. Nobody was physically injured. But again, there are consequences, and we did have folks who were negatively impacted because of it. So again, thanks so much. I hope you all have a great night. And if, of course, if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns at any time, you can feel free to reach out to me. Certainly can reach out to Mr. Eaton if your child is at Highlands. Again, no threat, no credible threat. And we're going to reinforce that message via K-12 as well. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a great night. Stay WP proud.